get started. Go ahead and find a comfortable seat, either legs crossed out in front, or you can sit your hips to your heels, whatever's comfortable for you. Oh, and so you know Heather's going to be coming in a moment late, so we'll get rolling. So go ahead and close the eyes, stack the spine, lean back just a bit, bring the shoulders over the hips, pull the low belly in and up, reach the crown of the head up toward the ceiling. Just feel the spine get long and light. For a moment, just notice that you're already breathing. Feel the lungs expand as you inhale. Feel the chest lighten as you exhale. For the next 60 minutes, afford yourself the ability to drop into your practice. All you have to do is focus on your breath, my voice, and whatever version of the postures feels good in your body today. Let's begin to breathe together. Inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale through the mouth like you're fogging up a mirror. Inhale for 4. Pause. Exhale, loud pop sound. Inhale for 4. Pause. Last one like this. Exhale through the mouth. We'll transition this time. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale through the nose. Slowly for 4, 3, 2, 1. Feeling the breath in the back of the throat. Inhale through the nose. Slow exhale. Inhale. Sit just a bit taller. And exhale. Take 2 more cycles just like this, connecting with your breath. And we'll meet up on all fours for cat-cow. When you're ready, kind of hands into the mat, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, heart forward, gaze forward, belly drop slow. Exhale, chin to chest, spine high, arching your back like an angry cat. Rounding the shins into the mat, top of the feet. Inhale, heart forward, gaze forward. We'll lift the tailbone high, up toward the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest, spine high, arching your back like a cat. From here, you have a few options to explore. You can start getting into the sidelines, maybe shifting the hips to the left and right, grounding through the hand, whichever side you're shifting the hips to. You can also get into the shoulders a little bit more, leaning from one side to the other. Just take a few cycles of breath here, really just exploring cat-cow. You can also step 1 foot out to the side, taking your cat-cow, getting into the inner thighs. We'll start to incorporate the wrists. So go ahead and spin the left hand to the left 90 degrees, right hand to the right 90 degrees. Feel free to continue taking cat-cow, or you can also just start making some small circles over the wrist with your shoulders. Maybe sending the hips back over the heels. And if you're feeling more open today, you can shift the fingertips back toward the knees. You can also round the back of the hand into the mat, flexing the fingertips back toward the face. Tuck the toes, Another inhale. And full exhale. And when you're ready, go ahead and ground the hands into the mat. Tuck the toes under. Inhale. And as you exhale, press back, downward facing dog. It's your first down dog of the day, so feel free to explore here. Maybe shifting into the hips, bending the knees. Maybe rolling over the toes, grounding them into the mat, grounding the top of the feet into the mat. Maybe really press through the shoulders. Maybe even let the shoulders hug toward the ears for a moment. And then bring them back down the back. Hugging toward the spine. Spin the inner elbows outward. Ground through the index finger and thumb. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the hips and heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, shins parallel to the mat, heart presses back toward the thighs. Inhale, hips high, heels high. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, hips high, heels high. This time we're going to come forward to plank and try to incorporate a cat roll into it. So think about lifting your shoulders, lifting your spine up toward the ceiling as you come forward, pulling your low belly in and up. Hold. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, come forward to plank. Low belly pulls in, spine high. Hold. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Come high to the toes, shift the gaze forward, and slowly tiptoe to the front of the mat. Coming into ragdoll. So bend the knees, ribs can be touching the upper thighs, and just let the head hang heavy here. You're trying to release the low back. You can either grab opposite elbows or just let the hands touch the mat. Maybe shift side to side. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and ground the hands into the mat. Tuck the chin to the chest, and if it's available to you today, come into a deep knee bend. You can either stay here grounding the hands into the mat, rounding the spine, or if you like to get into the hips, you can splay the knees wide, maybe just resting the knees on the elbows, maybe even coming forward. Inhale. And exhale. And if your knees are wide, bring them back together. Lift the hips. Put a slight bend in the knees. And as you inhale, sweep all the way up to standing. Palms touch. And bring the hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Let's set an intention for our practice today. Something you want to work on the mat, something you want to work on off the mat. Of course, you can always dedicate your practice to someone special, someone in need, someone you want to send love out to. And as always, that can simply just be you. We'll seal our intention today with one sound of peace, one Om. Exhale the breath. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. As you exhale, relax your arms beside your, at your sides, coming to mountain pose. Let's get ready for our step backs and salutations. As you inhale, sweep the arms high, palms touch. As you exhale, pull the low belly in gently, bending the knees, folding forward. Bring the hands to the shins. Lift the chest forward, lengthening the spine. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Rotate the palms out. Inhale, sweep the arms high, palms touch. Exhale, again, fold forward. Bring the hands outside the toe tips this time, bend your knees as much as necessary, lengthening the spine, heart lifts. And as you exhale, plant the hands and step that right foot back, coming into your lunge. Drop the knee down, untuck the toes. And we're just coming into our standard runner's lunge here. So gently press the hips forward, round the hands into the mat, and start rounding the spine again. The goal here is to get into this right hip flexor. You can bring that right hip forward, send the left hip back. And to go deeper, tuck the chin to the chest, and pull the belly button into the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Another inhale. And exhale. Tuck the right toes under, lift the knee off the mat. Plant the hands and step the left foot back to meet the right, downward facing dog. Inhale, let's come forward to plank. If you'd like to modify, you can drop the knees down. And we're just going to slowly lower down to the mat. Try and get the chest and the stomach to meet the mat at the same time. We're going to come into our first cobra. Let's bring the hands over the shoulders, ground the pinky toes into the mat, and firm up the thighs so the kneecaps lift off the mat. As you inhale, lift just the chest off the mat, keeping the elbows in toward the side, shifting the gaze high, opening the front leg, opening the stomach, hold, and release. Lower the forehead down to the mat. Press up to all fours, and send the hips to your heels, coming into child's pose. This is your pose of rest, your pose of recovery. You can come here anytime you like during class. Child's pose is always waiting for you. It's a great modification for downward facing dog. Take an inhale and exhale. And let's come back up to all fours. Tuck the toes under and press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep that right leg high. Square up the hips here. Bring that right hip down. It might mean that the leg doesn't go quite as high anymore. Flex the toes back toward the face. Trying to bring that heel back toward the wall. Inhale, lift just a little higher. And as you exhale, bring the knee tight to the chest. Step the right foot up to meet the right thumb. And drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Coming into a lunge on this side. Again, ground the hands into the mat, rounding the spine. Feel free to tuck the chin to the chest, bring the belly button in toward the spine. Send that right hip back and left hip forward to square off. And you want to make sure that your knee is directly over the ankle. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Tuck back toes under, lift the knee. Rock forward, coming into standing splits. Just as a transition. Exhale, left foot meets the right, fold forward. Rotate the palms out, inhale, sweep high, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to a long spine, heart lifts. Exhale, plant the hands, and let's step the left foot back. Coming into our lunge. We're going to drop the back knee down. This one, we're going to straighten the front leg, coming into half splits. You have a few options here, so you can keep that front foot on the mat. This is a little less intense. If you'd like to go deeper, feel free to flex the toes back toward the face. You can keep the hips high, or if you like, some people can like to prefer to bring their hips down to the ankle, the heel. You don't really find much of a difference that way. Another way to get into the middle body of the hamstring is just to bring the arms forward, reaching out in front of the mat. Inhale. And exhale. And let's come back to a lunge. Tuck the back toes under, step the right foot back to meet the left, downward facing dog. Inhale, let's come forward to plank. Hold. Again, feel free to drop the knees to modify, but slowly lower down. We're going to come into a higher version of cobra here. So bring the hands to the outside of the mat. Similar setup, ground the pinky toes into the mat, firm up the thighs and lift those kneecaps. Think about already bringing the ribs into the hip point so that you're engaging the front abs. And when you're ready, lift the chest, maybe start to lift the stomach off of the mat. Stay strong in your legs. Shoulder blades down the back. Shift your gaze just a little higher. And release. Forehead back onto the mat. We're going to press up into plank this time. So if you'd like, you can keep the knees down. Otherwise, tuck the toes under. Firm up your core. Engage your core. Tuck the elbows in toward the sides. Inhale. And at the bottom of your exhale, press up into plank. Hold strong. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that left leg high. Try to bring the heel to the back wall, flex the toes back toward the face. Square off the hip. Think about bringing the left hip down. Inhale. Try to lift the foot just a little higher. Exhale, bring the knee tight to the chest, round the foot. Drop the back knee down, straighten the leg. Coming into half splits on this side. Again, you keep the foot down, flex the toe back toward the face, hips can stay high, or you can bring them back toward the heel. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly come forward, back to your lunge. Tuck back toes under, lift the knee. Coming into standing splits just for transition. Right foot steps up to meet the left, fold forward. Rotate the palms out, inhale, sweep the arms high, palms touch. We're going to come into our first back bend. So heel to the feet, about 3 to 5 inches apart. You have a few options with your hands. I would either goddess them, or you can interlace the fingers behind the back. I prefer goddessing. I feel like I have a little bit more control here. Knit the ribs and core in. Even though we're about to take a back bend, we really want to engage the core. So I should already have a little bit of a hollow body here. Bring the arms back, and when you're ready, start to slowly lift your heart up toward the ceiling and send the hips forward. Come into your back bend for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Reach the arms up toward the sky, bend the knees, drop the hips, coming into our chair, Utkatasana. Try to bring those biceps really close to the ears, tuck that tailbone under. Think about sending the lower part of your spine down toward the mat. Maybe squeeze the thighs and chest a bit more to engage. Hold strong. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to the long spine, heart lifts. Exhale, go ahead and step that right foot back, coming into your lunge. And we're going to come into lateral lunge this time. So you're going to walk the right hand out just in front of the right shoulder, and then turn the left toes and the right toes toward the left, and start lowering your hip down toward the mat. To come into this comfortably, you might want to start walking that left foot back. But the idea here is to get long through the right side body. And then you can just rest your left hand across the left hip. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, ground through that right foot, sweep your left hand high, reach forward. Now you're getting into that left hip, hold strong. And release. Let's come forward. Bring the left hand down to the mat, step back to plank, and pause. We're going to come to our first chaturanga. So again, feel free to drop the knees to modify. You're going to pitch forward, bring the shoulders just past the wrists, and start bending into those elbows. Hold strong here for 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job, guys. We're going to come into our first up dog. So bring the wrists underneath the elbows, firm up the tops of the feet, and we're going to just start with the knees on the ground this time. So when you're ready, engage the core, knit the ribs into your hips. When you're ready, press up into upward facing dog. Send the shoulders down the back, hugging toward the spine. Elbows spin forward, inner elbows spin forward. And if you feel good here, feel free to lift those knees up off the mat. Bring the wrists toward the hips and the hips toward the wrists. Hold strong. And when you're ready, tuck the toes, lift the hips, coming into downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep that right leg high. Exhale, right foot to right thumb. Ready the legs and core to take on the weight of the body here. So to do that, stack the heel directly over the toe mound. Get that back leg really strong. Engage the quad by thinking about setting the hamstring up toward the ceiling. Inhale, and when you're ready, sweep the arms back. As you inhale, sweep only the arms forward, keeping everything else exactly where it is. Sweep the arms back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale, this time let's come up into our crescent lunge. Keep that back leg straight and strong. Send the right hip back and the left hip forward. Bring the shoulders over the hips, maybe come into a slight back bend. And release. Hands touch the mat. Step the left foot up to meet the right and fold. Rotate the palms out. Inhale, sweep the arms high, palms touch. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to long spine, heart lifts. Exhale, step the left foot back, coming into your lunge. We're going to come into lateral lunge on this side. So left hand just a little bit in front of the shoulder here. Spin the left toes and right toes over to the right. Keep that back leg strong. Make sure the toes stay flexed here. And start lowering the hip down toward the mat. You might need to walk the right foot back just a bit to get comfortable. Idea is to get long through the left side body. And rest the right hand over the right hip. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, sweep that arm high, bring it toward the front of the mat. Really ground through that right foot here, hold strong. And release. Spin the toes forward, right hand comes down to the mat, step back to plank. And we're coming into our first little chaturanga flow here. So that means we're pitching forward with our shoulders, lowering halfway down, stay strong in the core. Come into upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Guys, that's called our flow. We're going to come into that a few times today. You can always skip it and we'll meet up in downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, sweep that left leg high. Exhale, left foot to left thumb. Ready to leg forward, take on the weight of the body. So really stack that heel over the toes. Round through your front foot. As you inhale, sweep the arms back. Sweep the arms forward. Exhale back. As you inhale, bring the arms forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. As you inhale, this time reach up to your crescent lunge. Stay strong in that back leg. Send the left hip back. Bring the shoulders over the hips. Reach high. Maybe coming into a slight back bend. And release. Touch the hands down to the mat. Rock forward. Right foot meets the left. And fold. Rotate the palms out. Inhale. Sweep the arms high. Palms touch. Exhale, we're going to sit into our chair again. Tuck the tailbone under, biceps by the ears, arms reach high, and release. Rotate the palms out, sweep the arms high, palms touch. Exhale, sit back into our chair. This time, let's bring the palms to heart center. We're going to do a prayer twist toward the right. So you're trying to bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. If that's not available to you, you can also just bring it to the outside of the inside of the left knee. And just take your twist here. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and fold forward. Slight bend in the knees, rotate the palms out, sweep the arms high, palms touch. Exhale, come back into that chair, palms to heart center. And we're going to twist to the other side. So again, feel free to bring that right elbow to the outside of the left knee, or if you like, bring it to the inside of the right knee. Whatever's available to you today. Inhale. And exhale, release. So we're going to come into crow next, and then we're going to come into a jump back. So for those of you who haven't done crow before, it's going to eventually look like this, where you're basically rocking forward, putting your knees on your triceps. And so to start off, if you know where you're going, feel free to go there. But to start off, what you want to do is pretty much just come into a fold, however you need to bend your knees. Bring your hands about 8 to 10 inches. Hi guys, it's my butt. I'm really sorry, I can do better. Ground the hands about 8 to 10 inches between the hands and the feet. And then you're going to start to bend your elbows, okay? If you try to do it without bending your elbows first, you're not going to get very far because you're going to use your elbows as a bit of a ledge when you're first starting out, okay? So maybe rock forward, You see how I'm bringing my whole body past my wrist here, right? I'm not just trying to dip down, and then maybe you can lift one foot, maybe the other, and when you're comfortable here, shoot back and float. So let's give it a shot. Eight to 10 inches out in front for the hands, and then bend those elbows. Bend them now. You might want to bring your hands a little further forward. Yep, now bend them. You want to bend them and bring them in. There you go. There you go. Exactly. Looking good. You guys look awesome. Awesome. All right. When you're ready, feel free to step or shoot the legs back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, sweep that right foot high. Exhale, right foot to right thumb. We're going to go ahead and spin the back left foot down so the toes are facing about a 45-degree angle toward the left corner of the mat. We're going to come into humble warrior to start with. Interlace the fingers behind the back. And what you want to do is start bringing that shoulder toward the front knee. Send the hips over to the left. They're going to have a tendency to go right. And if you can, let the head hang heavy. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, sweep high, coming into that warrior one. Hold strong here, opening that left hip. Send the right hip back toward the back of the mat. Left hip forward. One more inhale. And on the exhale, let's open up, warrior two. I want you to adjust the feet. I typically do when I switch from one of those to the other. I want the heels to be aligned. You should be able to see that front right big toe. So look down and make sure that knee is tracking over to the right. Ground through the outside of the left foot. And gaze shifts over the right hand. Inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to spin that back foot up. Bring the left hand to the mat and just come into a twisting lunge. Left hand goes into the mat. Try to stack the right shoulder over the left. Again, let's square off the hips here. So bring that left hip forward, right hip back. And release. Right hand comes down to the mat. Step right foot back and flow. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep that left foot high. Exhale, left foot to left thumb. Spin that right foot down, 45 degrees to the top right corner of the mat. We're going to come into our humble warrior here. Interlace the fingers behind the back. And start bringing that shoulder to the left knee. And if you can, let your head hang heavy. Send the hips over to the right. Inhale. And exhale. On the inhale, bring the arms high, coming into your warrior one. Back to the outside of the right foot. Then the left hip back, right hip forward this time. Low belly pulls in, can sink just a little bit deeper into that left knee. Inhale. And on the exhale, let's open up, warrior two on this side. Ground through the outside of the right foot. Make sure you can see the left big toes. Hug the shoulder blades in toward the spine. Inhale. And exhale. This time, let's spin that right foot high. Bring the right hand down to the mat. Ground into the mat. Sink into that left knee. Bend it and prayer or just open twist toward the left. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the left hand down to the mat. Step the left foot back and flow. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. All right, guys, inhale, sweep that right leg high. Exhale, right foot to right thumb. Inhale, rise up, crescent warrior. As you exhale, open up warrior two. From here, we're gonna come into warrior three. So you're gonna probably wanna bring this back foot forward a little bit, shifting the weight into this front foot. And warrior three is gonna be squaring your hips back off and trying to make your body parallel to the floor. Engage that core, bring that belly button in toward the spine. And slowly bend into that right knee. Bring that left foot back down toward the mat. Straighten the front leg. Reach the right arm forward and tilt, coming into straight leg triangle. Send that left hip back up toward the ceiling. Keep a slight bend in that right knee, protecting the joints. Stack the left shoulder over the right. Hold. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and bend into that right knee. We're going to come into extended side angle. So you're trying to make one line from the left foot to the left fingertips. You can bend a little bit more to that front knee. Hold strong. And release. Bring the left hand down to the mat. Step back to plank and flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach that left leg high. Exhale, left foot to left thumb. Inhale, rise up, crescent warrior. Exhale, open up, warrior two. And from here, we're gonna come back into that warrior three. So maybe bring the back foot forward just a bit, shift the weight into the left foot. And we're going to come squaring off the hips. Try to keep that balance in the left leg if you can. And if you can't, just walk that right foot up. Try to find warrior three. Bring the body parallel to the mat. Getting strong through that left leg. And slowly bend into that left knee. Engage the quad. Coming back. Straighten the front leg. Reach forward and tilt straight leg triangle. Send the right hip toward the back of the mat and up to the ceiling. Keep a slight bend in the left leg. Step the right shoulder over the left. Gaze shifts high. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Start bending that left leg. Reach the right arm forward. Coming into extended side angle. Hug the ribs in. Bring the belly button into the spine. Round to the outside of the back foot. And feel whatever's happening in your left quad at this point. Probably starting to get a little bit tired. Just come back to your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bring that right hand down to the mat. Step back to plank and flow. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg high. Exhale, take a step about halfway up. Hook the thumbs together. And inhale, sweep all the way up to standing. Exhale, and release the fingers behind the back. You want to square off the hips here. So the tendency is going to be for that right hip to come forward, left hip back. So let's bring the right hip back. Try to be square here. With your fingers interlaced, get long through the spine. And really what we're going to do is think about bringing the heart forward and sending the hips to the back of the mat. Slowly bringing the chin, chest, and forehead toward the front shin. Feeling a stretch in the hamstring on the right. As you inhale, think about reaching the head toward the front of the mat. And as you exhale, think about bringing the heart toward the shin, deepening the stretch. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, deepen. One more inhale. And deepen. Inhale, sweep the arms high. You exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, standing twist to the right. Gaze shifts over the right fingertips. Inhale. And exhale. Let's bring the right hand to the right hip, or you can bring it to the sacrum. Left arm reaches high. We're going to start slowly bending forward, bring that left hand back to the mat, coming into a revolved triangle. So a couple of options here. If you can reach the mat, feel free to take it that way and go ahead and open your twist. Another thing that you can do is really just bring that left hand to the shin or to the ankle on the other leg. And the idea is just to stack that right shoulder over the left. Whatever's available to you today. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the left hand down. Step back to plank and flow. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep that left leg high. Exhale, step halfway up. Interlace the thumbs out front. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back. Get long through the spine, lift that heart high. And slowly start shifting the hips back. Bring the heart, chin, and chest toward that front shin. As you inhale, reach the crown of the head forward. And as you exhale, bring the heart to the shin, deepening the stretch. Think about sending the hips forward to the right. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Go ahead and reach the arms high, coming back up to standing. Ground through the feet. And as you exhale, this time your right arm comes forward, left arm back. Standing twist to the left. Gaze shifts all over the left fingertips. Think about scissoring those thighs in toward each other and find stability through the resistance. Maybe try to twist just a little bit deeper. And release. Left hand comes to the hip or the sacrum, right arm reaches high. And slowly you start bringing that hand down toward the mat, or maybe just to the shin. When you're ready, start trying to stack that left shoulder over the right. To find your balance here, think about shifting that left hip back, right hip forward. Engage the core. Reach the crown of the head forward. One more inhale. And release. Both hands onto the mat, step back to plank, and flow. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. All right, guys, you earned it. It's time for a break. Come down, drop to the knees, fix the heels. Have a sip of water, wipe off. Inhale. And exhale. Whew, welcome back to the heat. How you guys feeling? Yeah. Ooh, I was actually here yesterday for the earth class and I was not even sweating this much. What was that? No, they're doing 75s too. I think tomorrow's a 5:45 instead of a 6, and it's a 75. Maybe a 75 tonight. I think they'll do a 90 on Saturday as well. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I asked if they were going to lower the temperature for a little bit to start, and I think they did for the camera. But they're like, nah, we're going to just hike it back up for you guys. You'll get used to it. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's get ready for the balancing series. So come back to child's pose. Take a long inhale. Just feel the breath slowly entering the lungs. See how long you can make that inhale take. And then a slow exhale. Count to 6. And when you're ready, come back to all fours, tuck the toes under, and come into downward facing dog. Inhale. Flip that right leg high. Exhale, bring the right foot to the right thumb. Drop the back knee down. We're just going to come into lizard. So a lot of variations here, guys. So kind of take your pick today. You know, if you want to give yourself a little bit of a break and just keep that back knee down. Maybe even let this front knee fall out if you want to open the inner hips. If you want to open the outer hips, this is where I need to go. Think about hugging that knee in for the side. If you like, you can tuck these toes under, and that's also going to get into this left hip flexor. You can even come down to forearms, whatever your body needs today. Inhale. And exhale. And take one more here. Inhale. And exhale. Drop that back knee down. We're going to come into half splits again. Since we've been here before, you also have the option of coming into full splits. You can, if you're open enough, hi, there are the lights. I'm wondering where you were. You can feel free to just come into your full splits, or a couple options here. You can try coming into the full splits rather than half splits, just by bringing that, straightening that back leg and bringing the knee down to the mat. But you don't have to go the whole way down. You can just kind of sit here and work on your form by tucking the back toes under and shifting this right hip back, flexing the toe back toward the face. You have full splits available to you. Feel free to go there as well. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Your full splits, slow them out. Bring back to your lunge. Tuck back toe under. Step that right foot back to the left, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg high. Exhale, left foot to left thumb. Come back into lizard. All of the options again. Stay high. Come down to your forearms. This feet can either float out or come in. And you can either stay on the back knee or tuck the toes under. Inhale. And exhale. Take 2 more cycles of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release the back knee down. Straighten the front leg. Half splits on this side or full splits. Again, if you want to try doing full splits, you can stay high, prop up on your fingertips. Think about tucking the back toes under and blessing that front foot back toward the face. Inhale. And exhale. Another inhale. And exhale. Full splits, slow them out, working that back leg forward. Come back into your lunge, step the left foot back to meet the right, downward facing dog. All right, guys. We're gonna jump to the front of the mat. So what you're gonna do is ground the hands. You can also just walk or step to the front of the mat. Ground the hands, seal the core, set the shoulders. If you're comfortable, try taking a couple donkey kicks here. And we'll meet up in a forward fold. Rotate the palms out, inhale, sweep the arms high, palms touch. And we're just gonna come right to our standing bow today. So bring that right hand to the right side. I'm gonna step out here to demonstrate. So bring your right hand to the right side, left arm reaches high. We're gonna bend the right knee, and have the foot from the instep. Okay, a couple keys when we're doing the answer to keep ourselves safe. Let's already ground through this left foot, try to keep the hips square. And then the other thing you wanna make sure you're doing is keeping the knee directly back, right? Try not to flare out to the side, you're gonna get to your low back. So just think about kicking it directly back, which might mean that you don't get as deep. And you're trying to separate the calf from the thigh here, while also keeping your heart as high as you can for as long as you can. When you kind of hit your edge here, you can bring that left arm forward and start getting into the hamstring. Let's come into your edge for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. All right, guys, moving all around, left side. So then that left knee, ground from the right foot, get strong in this leg, grab the foot from the instep, and then thinking about separating the calf from the left leg from the thigh, which is gonna help you kick straight back. You're also thinking about pulling this left hip forward. That's another thing that will keep your hips square. Keep your heart high, lift that right arm high, and slowly come to your edge for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, guys. Let's just take mountain pose for a minute. Take a long inhale, and slow exhale. And thank your body for taking you through the standing series and the bouncing series in the heat. Sweep the arms high, palms touch. Exhale, swan back forward. We're gonna come into inversions next. Couple options. You can take another break. You can work on crow, like we did earlier. So again, trying to figure out how to sort of rock forward onto your bent elbows. You can play with lifting one foot, you can play with lifting the other. The other thing that you can do is practice donkey kicks. We didn't do a ton of jump ups today. But donkey kicks are kind of the first step to coming to inversions. So again, grounding the hands into the mat. The cues are typically ground the hands, feel the force of the shoulders. What we mean by this is grounding the hands, you want to push. Pushing is going to give you the resistance that you need in a handstand to find stability. And then we say, feel the core. I typically think of pointing my tailbone up toward the ceiling, and that helps me engage the front of the body here. Setting the shoulders down the back just means that I am pressing through my whole arm. And then all I'm going to do is try to keep my heels to my butt. That's it. And this is a great place to start, and then eventually you can start straightening your legs up toward the ceiling. Just take a few minutes to play with it. You can even do it against the wall. And just take another minute. So think about pulling the head in the spine. There you go. That was it. That was exactly it. When you do that, if you feel like you're going to fall back, the other thing you do is think about squeezing your butt together. If you engage the glutes, it's going to help you, like, engaging the core, engaging the glutes, but everything is kind of resistance when you're balancing, right? So engaging the glutes and the core is going to kind of make these things suck in, and they're going to kind of, like, fight each other a little bit, and help you stay stable. Yeah, that looked really good. All right, guys, let's come back to our child's pose. And just a little bit of core work. Fortunately, I'm not very good at timing, so I never have a ton of time for core. So first thing I got. All right. From down dog, I think we're just going to do a few mountain climbers today. All right. So these we're going to come to that high plank. Here's the fun thing, though. I'm going to challenge you to really think about keeping your hips stable. When we come to mountain climbers, our tendency is to turn our hips to get that knee to the elbow. We don't want to do that. That's not getting into our abs, and that's the point here, is we want to get into that core. So come into your plank here, your high plank. Really flex the toes and get that heel stacked over the toe mounts. And then what I want you to do is just bring that knee up to the elbow. It might not touch, but do not move your hips. And release back. Left knee to right elbow, don't move the hips. And release back. For 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm just kidding, we're done. All right, guys. And press on back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale and exhale. All right, guys, let's slowly come forward and lower the whole way down. We're going to come into Sphinx. So bring those elbows on your shoulders, round the palms into the mat. A couple options with your feet. You can either tuck the toes under, think about softening the glutes, pressing the elbows and arms into the mat, or sometimes I like to keep my toes untucked. And then what you can actually do to open the lower back a little bit more is think about rotating the inner thighs out. Press the palms, press the forearms, bring those hips up towards your wrists. Inhale. And exhale. And release. Up cheek to the mat, arms by the sides. Big toes touch, heels fall open, palms face up. Inhale. And exhale. All right, guys, bend both knees. We're gonna come into floor bow. So grab the feet from the outside. Bring the knees back together. Make them touch right now. The thing is that a tendency in bow is to also let the knees come out. So again, let's offer really good alignment today. You might not go as deep, but try to bring those knees together and keep them together. Kicking into the hands. Short sips of breath at the top of the lungs. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Right cheek to the mat, arms by the side, big toes touch, heels fall open, palms face up. Inhale. And exhale. From here, let's press up to all fours. We're going to come into cowgirl. So, we're going to stand up on our knees. Make them wide. I like to actually do this a little bit wider than your hips. And then sit back onto the heels, the big toes touching. So you're kind of in a bit of a triangle. And fingertips should face the back of the mat. Bring the hands to the mat. And from here, what this is going to look like is we're going to lift the hips and the heart forward. We're going to open the inner thighs and come into our back bend. To make it a little bit easier, feel free to walk the hands back toward the back of the mat. And if you want to go deeper, bring the hands toward the toes, maybe even right beside the heels. Take another inhale. Knit the ribs forward. Engage that core. And release. Feel free to come forward into peaceful warrior, which is child's pose with wide knees. To release the back. Inhale. And exhale. All right, guys, one more back bend. Let's come back up. Stand tall on the knees for camel. This time you do want to make sure that your knees are directly under the hip points. So start by bringing your hands to the low back, fingertips should be pointing down, leaving the top of the glutes. The first part is squeeze the elbows together, find that stability, and keep our low back safe. Then you want to knit the ribs in to hug the belly button in toward the spine. Bring the heart up toward the ceiling, shift the gaze high. And right here, you're in the pose. You can just stay here, working on opening those shoulders. Or if you like, start shifting the hips forward and coming into your back bend. You can brace on your hands to start with. And then if it's available to you, feel free to send the right foot to the right heel, or the right hand to the right heel, left hand to the left heel, and shift the hips forward even more. Come into your edge for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Carefully come out, and feel free to take peaceful warrior again, release the low back. Inhale, and exhale. Good, guys, the hard part's over. Let's come back to all fours, tuck those toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach that right leg high. Exhale, bring the right knee behind the right wrist, into pigeon. Walk the left leg back. We have lots of options here too. You can stay high. Think about setting the left hip toward the mat to square off. Feel free to stay here. You can also bend this back knee, get into the thigh if that's something that you need to open again. Or come down to your forearms. Or if it's available to you, come the whole way down to the mat. Shifting the gaze off to the left. Inhale. And exhale. Take another inhale. Another exhale. Just get comfortable here, guys. For another minute or so. Open your hips. Maybe explore, maybe shift the hips slightly to the right, slightly to the left. See what feels squared off to you. If you find your mind wandering, come back to your breath. And if you're down, bring your hands under the shoulders. Walk that left foot forward, tuck the toes under, and step the right foot back to meet the left. If you like to stack the hips, feel free. Getting some circulation back in that leg. Inhale, sweep the left leg high. Exhale, left knee behind the left wrist. And left ankle behind the right wrist. Again, feel free to stay high here, maybe bending the right leg, getting into the right thigh. Or of course, onto the forearms, and maybe bring the chest to the mat. Gaze off to the right this time. Think about working that right hip toward the mat. If your foot's pretty bent, your right hip might even touch the left foot. square. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Just get comfortable. Take another inhale. And notice if your mind is wandering. Pigeon zone is a great spot to start thinking about what's after class. So just come back to the breath. And if you're down, bring your hands under the shoulders. Walk that right foot forward. Tuck the toes under. Send the left foot back. Downward facing dog. Maybe even stacking the hips. We're going to come through to our seat. So if you have it on practice, feel free to go there. Otherwise, just walk up and send the feet through. Inhale, sweep the arms high. We're just going to come into stretching pose. So feel free to bend the knees as much as you need to either grab the outside of the feet or the big toes. And again, in this pose, our tendency is to just lean forward and let that spine round. And it's fine to let the spine round, but just let the hands hang out. Don't grab. Otherwise, if you do want to grab, get a good stretch in the calves and the hamstrings. Think about sending the heart towards your toes. That'll keep the spine straight rather than rounding to the shoulders. And then this pose will help us get closer to that full forward fold. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. And release. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, lower back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend both knees, give them a squeeze. Rock on your lower back. And let's come into happy baby. So bend the knees 90 degrees. Bottoms of the feet pointing up toward the ceiling, and grab the outside of the feet with the hands. And start kicking into the hands with the feet and pulling the feet back with the hands. Lengthen that tailbone down to the mat. Tuck the chin to the chest. If you'd like to open the hamstrings here, feel free. And release. Bring the soles of the feet together, just behind the tailbone, or find on angle. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go ahead and take the right foot to the right corner of the mat, left foot to the left corner of the mat. Coming into Savasana. Just start to slow the breath. Long inhales. And even longer exhales. Try to take all the class to the legs to come the whole way up. Inhale. Exhale. You start to notice any or any tension in your body. Your mind's probably wandering again. Bring it back. And soften the space between the eyes. Soften the ears. Soften the shoulders. Release the low back. If you're holding any tension in it. Let the fingers follow your nostril curve. Soften the kneecaps. Let the toes fall out to the side. Another inhale. And a slow exhale. As you inhale, feel the lungs expand, feel the breath through the bottom of the lungs, maybe even all the way down to your toes. And as you exhale, just soften onto your mat. Asana is that time when we thank our bodies for everything they did for us today. We thank ourselves for showing up on our mat, for doing everything we thought we needed today. Go ahead and start to wiggle your fingers, maybe moving the wrists, wiggling the toes, moving the ankles, like soft circles. And roll onto the right side, bringing the cheek to the bicep, coming into that fetal position. Take a breath here, inhale, and exhale. And slowly come to your seat. Thank you guys for stepping onto your mats today, letting me guide you through your practice. It's such an honor and privilege to be able to do so. Thanks for joining us today online, guys. May you all be safe and healthy. May you be happy. May your spirit be fulfilled. May you walk through this life in peace. Namaste. Namaste. Thanks so much, guys.